Alright, what's up world? It's CJ West coming back at you again with another video. The last couple of videos I'm really grateful I made because I was reading some of the comments and somebody said that the videos have been helping them, and that's like the whole point of this thing. The whole point of this was to give my experience and to talk about what has helped me through my journey, and like what has helped me in my recovery and what has helped me get over the hurdles and the struggles of life. Because life on life's terms happen. I cannot escape life. I can't escape the things that happen in it. Shit just happens. And so like there's a couple different ways I want to go with this video, but I don't know, I really think it's important that I share my experience. Maybe it can show you that no matter what you go through, you can get through it. If you don't know, I'm in recovery. I'm a recovering addict. I have just about 15 months clean. I've been at the same job for 3 years and put in a lot of work. My life is simple today. I talked about this in my last video also, but if you haven't seen that, my life is simple today. I went into work on Thursday, they're like, hey, we have to lay you off, but they gave us a little heads up a couple weeks before, saying that they were reducing the workforce. And I asked a few questions about that, and I was like, is it going to be the temps you're laying off, or is it going to be the employees that have been with you for a while? They said, oh, it's going to be a mix of both. So they said, hey, we have to lay you off. And it was like unexpected, but you know what? In that moment, the thought that came to my mind was, okay, I can get through this. And I'm going to tell you why I can get through this. Me being a recovering addict, I've seen my friends lose their daughter. They lost their daughter to addiction. They are recovering addicts as well. This was a girl that I was friends with, and this was a girl that I really had a crush on. I seen her, get clean, and I seen her stay clean. She just couldn't stick with it. She was fucking around with that fentanyl shit. She didn't make it. She got her ticket out of here. I've seen her parents come to meetings and stay clean through that. So when these people at my job were telling me I was getting laid off, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, okay, if they can get through losing their daughter, I can get through this little job shit. This is no big deal. Not even 10 minutes after they gave me my paperwork and I pulled out of the driveway of where my job was at, the HR lady called me and she's like, we don't know what happened. We don't know who made that call, but this is not sitting right with us. We're going to see if we can get you a different position. We really appreciate everything you do here, and we don't want to see you go. I was kind of blown away. Not my disease and my addictive thinking tells me that I'm not good enough and that I'm not valued and that I serve no purpose in this world. My purpose is to get high and to get another one. And if I'm not obsessing on drugs, I can obsess on women, money, anything that I put in front of myself, I can obsess on and try to manipulate me to where I obsess on it. My head tells me I'm not good enough. So when these people tell me, oh, you're valued here and we don't want to see you go, it means a lot to me. It keeps me going. I didn't really have an answer at that very moment if I were staying or not, or if I had to go find another job. Without taking any chances, I went and filed unemployment. I already started looking for a new job. They called me after the weekend, 3 days had gone by, and they're like, hey, we want you to come in tomorrow. We have another position for you, which is really cool. And I love my job. I love what I do. I don't make this huge amount of money. Today, money's not a big thing for me. And I'm not saying that as in I'm loaded with money. I'm saying I don't worry about money today because I trust where God is taking me, and I trust no matter what happens in my life, I just trust my higher power, and I don't try and control shit, and I just accept whatever's going on in my life. Now, I'm a little bit different than other people, and I know this. I like having my alone time, and I like being at home with my cats, and I like skateboarding. But there are times where I do wish I was around people, and I do get to be around people every other day if I put myself in those positions. I go to 12-step meetings every single day. And if I miss one day, I feel fucked up in the head and I don't feel right. It's a good way for me to start my day. I feel good after that and I go to work. Or if I have some shit going on, I get to get it off my chest before I start my day. I've made so many good relationships with people in these 12-step meetings. These are the only people that I have in my life. I don't have anybody in my phone other than my family and people I met in 12-step meetings. And I'm truly grateful for that because I look up to a lot of these people, man. Some of these people that I'm friends with have over 20 years clean, and to me that says something. Just as if I were in the streets and I were looking for somebody that's been hustling for a long time, or looking for somebody that's been on a like a certain con for a long time, or somebody that's been hitting licks for a long time and it knows a little bit of knowledge about something. It's the same exact thing, and I can apply that way of thinking in my life in a 12-step program. It feels like this whole underground society in a way, because I had no idea that there were this many recovering addicts. You know, I was so used to living in the streets, all my friends dying from drugs and losing my friends to drugs. And it's crazy because like none of my friends went to prison. They all died. I was so callous to losing people. And today, it's not like that. Like I was saying, I follow wherever my higher power takes me, no matter what happens in my life. And I'm truly, truly grateful that I have this way of thinking in my life now. If I didn't have this way of thinking, I would feel a little lost. And I would probably try to control situations. And I would probably try to take hold of stuff when I know that I'm completely powerless of every single thing that goes on around me. Whether it's a person, place, or thing. I have no control over that shit. I guess like the whole point of me making this video was to show that no matter what goes on in my life, I'm able to get through it as long as I reach out for help. You know, when I went to a meeting and I told people what was going on with me, and by the time the meeting was done, I already had 3 job offers from other people. And that's all because I stayed clean. I stay clean and I go after this recovery shit. Life is too good now for me to look back, and I do want to look back sometimes, but that's my fucked up way of thinking. You know, and if you're thinking about getting clean or you're struggling with drugs, I mean, shit is good over here. That's really all I'm gonna say. Shit is good. If you know where I come from being homeless. I used to hit licks. I used to do a lot of fucked up shit. I owe a lot of amends to people, and I made a lot of amends to people, but I don't have to live that way anymore. Today, I have a simple life, like I keep saying, because my life is simple today. You know, it was fucking hard getting high. You know, waiting on fucking dealers, having to go hustle, having to go hit a lick. You know, shit was complicated, and I always had some crazy shit going on, and I felt like I wasn't comfortable unless I had chaos around me. Today, I don't have to look over my shoulders for police. I don't have to look over my shoulder because I'm in a fucking stolen car, or I'm with somebody that I shouldn't be around. You know, today I'm just comfortable being happy, and I'm comfortable chilling at home with my cat. At the end of every night, I get to come home, see my cats, and go to sleep. And that's it. I fucking skateboard. I'm teaching myself how to program. Well, I'm not teaching myself. Fucking YouTube. It's a free education. Like, can you believe this shit? Fucking YouTube has like Harvard, not even Harvard, but like has like grade A fucking classes for free. I don't have to pay shit. I can sit here in my home. I can go somewhere and fucking learn how to program, learn how to code. You know, and I have a future today. If I'm getting high, I don't have a future. The only future I have is in a fucking grave and causing damage to people, and I don't want to do that today. So if you're struggling, ask somebody for help. Reach out for help. It's there if you want it. You know, don't give up. Don't beat yourself up. You can do this. All you got to do is put the footwork in. No one's gonna fucking do this shit for you. The only person that can do this and change your life is you. I'm not gonna really touch on the God thing too much on like my YouTube channel, because I don't want you to get it twisted. This isn't like a religious or a spiritual channel, but it's like today I am spiritual, and I have a God of my understanding, and I have a God that loves me, and I have a God that really cares for me and that wants to help you too. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I'm gonna keep making these videos. I'm gonna keep putting my hand out. If you want help, hit me up. I'll do whatever I can to help you, but I will not enable you, and I will not send you money, you fucking dope fiend. No, I'm just kidding. But look, it's possible. Like I said, the help is out there if you want it. But yeah, you can get through it too, no matter what it is. I'm back at my job. Life is simple today, and I keep saying that, man, because I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for where I'm at in my life, and I'm grateful for the people in my life, and I'm grateful for all the hard shit that I had to go through to get here. It was not fucking easy getting here, man. Like, I had to put in a lot of fucked up work to get here. I'm just so grateful to be here, man. That's really all I got today. Thank you for checking this shit out. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you like my videos and you like what I do, like, subscribe, and all that fucking weird shit that people say. So, yeah.